What's up, my comic comrades? The day has finally come, the Joker War finale in Batman 100. And as the title of the episode says, the Joker wins, which isn't a spoiler. Trust me, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about by the end of the episode. All I'm saying is this issue was crazy, so let's jump straight in. But before we do so, I just gotta tell you guys, there's gonna be spoilers galore for the entirety of this issue and the Joker War storyline. Like I always say, I feel like that's extremely obvious, but I like to say it anyway. In any case, Batman 100. Let's dive in. The issue starts off with Batgirl in her clock tower in Burnside, aka Oracle headquarters. And when she arrives there, she takes off her cowl saying, "Computer, activate," to which it says, "Welcome, Batgirl." She then goes on to tell the computer, "I need eyes everywhere. We're gonna have to track down every clown in the city. I need all traffic cams, all cell data, everything we can get our hands on." She is then able to use the back door to get the Bat computer back online to give her a map of the Bat family. She then sits down and puts on her glasses saying, "First things first. Any Bat vehicle currently in enemy hands needs to be stopped." And then says, "Okay, it's time to let everyone know that Oracle is back online." That's right, friends. Barbara Gordon is Oracle once again. This is so dope. Oracle is back. Becoming the woman in the chair once again, she starts talking to her fellow Bat family, giving them a motivational speech, ending with saying, "I heard the Bat signal is still in storage after the move to the new GCPD headquarters. But Bats don't need a light in the sky to come help. Block by block, we'll take this city back." As we see the Oracle logo all over TV and computer screens around the city, as Clown Hunter looks at several of them before walking away. Again, I am so happy Oracle is back. This is just really, really cool. It gives me all sorts of nostalgic feelings, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love Barbara Gordon Batgirl. She's my favorite Batgirl, but there's something about Oracle that's just really freaking cool. We are then taken to the streets where Bullock and the GCPD are trying to stop all the chaos going on in said streets. But one of the officers comes running to him saying, "Commissioner Bullock, the mayor's office wants you to direct everyone to shut down the Oracle system." He replies, "There's lunatics and clown masks burning down the city, and he wants me to do what?" The officer replies, "He said that if you don't do it, you're done. You're on thin ice as it is." So Harvey thinks to himself, what would Jim do in this situation? And of course, Jim would have quit. So that's exactly what Harvey does. After which he pulls a Jerry Maguire saying, "Who's coming with me? You don't need a badge to stop these lunatics and do good. So who's gonna do what's right and come help me save the city?" We are then taken elsewhere where Nightwing is beating the crap out of some Joker thugs. At which point he buzzes Barbara saying, "Nightwing to Oracle, that line about the Bat signal gave me chills." She replies, "That's just you adjusting to the old spandex in the night air." He says, "It's not spandex." To which she replies, "You really want to go head to head on who knows exactly how the synthetic fabrics in their costumes are made?" He responds, "Nope. Just wanted to say, it's great to hear your voice in my ear again." Barbara then says, "It's great to see you back in blue. Also, the clown behind you has a gun." He's like, "I already saw him." To which she finally says, "No, you didn't." We are then finally taken back to where issue 99 of Batman left off, with the Joker in his new Batsuit holding a gun to Bruce's head. But of course, Batman dodges it, getting Alfred out of the way as well, while the Joker is saying, "Is it the outfit, or do you not like my present? I thought you loved your butler." Batman says, "You're just trying to get into my head. Throw me off. It won't work," as Batman throws a batarang, knocking the gun out of the Joker's hand. Joker then says, "You really do hate guns, don't you? I used to think it was because you were boring, but now I think I'm starting to understand. It's amazing how many explosives you could fit into these little toys of yours. You're not afraid to spend some money," as the Joker throws some batarangs that he made improvements on. Batman is able to dodge them, but the explosion causes acid to start spilling from the Ace chemical tanks. So Batman grabs this zombie Alfred, who is saying, "You let me die. You let me die. I hate you. I hate you," as Batman swings away with him using his grapple gun. Batman then calls Oracle saying, "I need backup. Joker's taken Alfred's body and weaponized it. I need to get clear of this place." Then the zombie Joker Alfred says, "I wish I would have been Aquaman's butler instead." Joker then pipes up saying, "Calling for help? Now that's cheating. This part is just meant to be me and you and some very expensive toys." As he activates some sort of EMP device, which kills Batman's radio. He then stabs Batman in the back saying, "Good thing I cut off your radio, or else the orphans you've been collecting would have to hear their dear old Bat Dad get stabbed to death." Batman then screams, "Shut up," and Joker says, "Be honest, is it the costume? I finally look as stupid as you do." To which Batman responds with a left hook, while yelling yet again, "Shut up." Joker is then able to get the upper hand and kicks Batman into the guardrail, threatening to kick him over into the vat of acid, while saying, "I think it's time the city got a new Caped Crusader. I've got the suit, I've got the money, hell, I've got the freaking butler. Maybe I'll throw you into one of those vats and you could be my Joker. Doesn't that sound fun? Role reversals, are all the rage. Batman then shuts off all the lights in the plant with some device on his utility belt and then punches the Joker so hard his cowl shatters. At which point the Joker was forced to detonate an explosion. Elsewhere, Punchline is saying he wasn't supposed to blow the factory yet. We're not ready. That's meant to be the next step. As she's freaking out, the underbroker informs her that she's gonna have to vacate the premises immediately or he's gonna have to call the authorities. We find out it's because someone took the Wayne fortune back from the Joker and Punchline. At this point, Nightwing shows up saying, "Hi, my name is Nightwing. We haven't met yet. Not really. I've been out of town for a bit, but you're going to prison tonight. You're gonna stay in prison for the rest of your life." Nightwing and Punchline then begin to fight, and mid-fight, Punchline whistles for a bunch of Joker thugs who start to rally behind her, saying, "Sorry, Boy Blue, the odds just changed." And on the next page, Nightwing responds, saying, "Yeah, they sure did." As spoiler, Red Hood, Red Robin, Cassandra Cain, and Signal appear behind him. Nightwing then continues to fight Punchline, and the Bat family continue to fight the Joker thugs. At which point, he radios into Oracle saying, "Who do you think stole the fortune back?" And Oracle replies, "Come on, Dick, I know you just got your head back on your shoulders, but I thought you were trained by the world's greatest detective." As we see panels of Catwoman saying, "Come on now, love, it's time to end this." As we know from the last issue, Batman 99, Catwoman, the Penguin, and the Riddler are the ones who stole back the fortune. Meanwhile, Oracle then radios into Batman pretty much saying that the Bat family has almost got everything under control in Gotham, and that Punchline will be in custody in a matter of minutes. All that's left is for Batman to take down the Joker. Batman then informs the Joker of this, at which point the Joker finally reveals his master plan, saying, "Oh, Batman, you don't get it. You missed the war. I already won. You have to be smart enough to have figured that out already. We're already onto the aftermath. Your little brats are only picking through the debris of a brand new city. They just don't see it yet," as he starts twisting the knife in Batman's back. He continues to say, "The movie theaters were just to get under your skin. It would have been a good joke to finish the job, to show them the sad face of their Dark Knight. But it's really about you and me, right here." He then starts to say, while taking off the futuristic bat suit that he jokerized, "It's all about this suit. The suit you were gonna wear when you finally saved Gotham City once and for all. You see, whatever future you have dreamed of, where you got to wear this shiny new bat suit, it's gone, Bruce. It's all gone. What did you picture retirement, spending long hours in the manor with Robins and Grand Robins cooing at your feet in some bright shiny paragon, a metropolis with fewer aliens holding your loved one?" All right, time out. We have to pause for a second because one, holy crap. And two, check out that cowl. That cowl is 100% inspired by the Robert Pattinson cowl for the Batman. I had to just mention that because I thought that was a really cool Easter egg. Anyway, let's continue. The Joker continues to say, "But no, that doesn't sound like Gotham now, does it? This is what I wanted you to understand finally. The city does not want you. The city is sick of you and sick of all the ways you failed it. You tried to make it pretend it was a nice place, but it's not. It's an angry city, a hungry city, a dangerous city. It doesn't want to be tamed. It doesn't want to be controlled. And I've planted all the right seeds. Now everybody knows that Wayne Enterprises is not there to help them. It's the same sort of corrupt corporate terror as all the other big companies in the world." This is what I mentioned at the beginning of the episode. The Joker wins. Even though he's gonna lose the fight with Batman and the Bat family has stopped all the Joker thugs and killings that were gonna happen at the movie theaters, Joker still wins. Because his whole goal was to plant seeds in Gotham City, making it corrupt, angry, and hungry once again, as well as turning them on Wayne Enterprises and in turn the Wayne family. Making Wayne Enterprises and Bruce Wayne look like just another corporate organization ruled by unsympathetic elitists. Needless to say, Batman at this point is extremely pissed, so he kicks Joker, sending him flying off the railing that they're standing on. But Joker then gets back up while lunging at Batman, saying the Wayne family is a broken system, like Gotham City Hall, like the GCPD. No one has faith in anything anymore. And why should they? It didn't stop a few clowns from flying the bat plane through their windows. All right, we gotta pause for a second because this is so fascinating. Gotham City was always corrupt. We knew the GCPD was corrupt. Almost everything in Gotham was corrupt. But Wayne Enterprises was like the one thing that was constantly trying to help and fix the city. But now Joker made it so that people think Wayne Enterprises is corrupt, so there's no hope left in the city. The Joker tells Batman that the people of Gotham will say, "Batman didn't stop these attacks from happening to us. Shouldn't he have been able to stop this all before it happened?" Joker then gets on top of Batman with a knife, cutting off an ear to his cowl, saying, "Look, Bruce, you don't understand Gotham. You don't even live in the city. You're out in the fancy suburbs in your broody castle." Batman was a stupid little kid's idea, and now the city sees it for how hollow it is. As he goes on with his villain monologue, he raises a batarang-shaped knife that he's about to bring down on Batman's face, while laughing hysterically. But out of nowhere, we hear a bang and see a bullet go straight through the Joker's head, right through his right eye to be exact. And on the next page, we see it's Harley Quinn who shot the Joker through the head, saying, "Hi, Mr. J. Long time no see." Now, one would assume taking a bullet through the head, especially right through the eye, would kill you, but it didn't. It just blindly wounded and blinded the Joker. Which is kind of crazy. I definitely thought for a second that the Joker was killed in this issue, but alas, I guess that missed his brain, so he's just wounded. Harley then tells the Joker, I've been using your mugshot for target practice a long time now, and I gotta say, it was pretty cathartic. Joker then responds, you still didn't get the kill shot though. Harley then handcuffs him to a pole saying, no, that has to come from him, while looking at Batman. She then says to Batman, we're gonna play a little game, Batsy, and you're gonna need to make a decision, as she pulls out 2 bombs from her backpack. She then tapes one to the Joker's chest and one to her chest, while telling Batman, you're gonna have to make a choice. There's only time to save one of us. Who's it gonna be, Batman? Batman's all like, but I wasn't losing. I was calling in the Bat family, stalling, buying some time for them to get here. It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to end like this. It needs to end with him locked up in Arkham. And Harley says, you're talking to the wrong girl if you think he's not dangerous locked up in Arkham. It's like I said, that's not good enough for me. Not anymore. You're either gonna have to save him or me. There's only enough time to save one of us. So what's it gonna be? As she runs away from Batman with the bombs activated. As Harley runs away, Batman looks at the Joker saying, listen close. If you were smart enough to pick the pockets from the next-gen Batsuit, the bomb can be disarmed. Joker says, no, that's not how it works. You're gonna have to save me yourself. You're not gonna risk me dying and leave your butler's body to roast with me. The two then just stare at each other before Batman walks away going after Harley. Joker then says, wait, where are you going? Batman, come back here. Don't just walk away from me. Don't you dare just walk away from me. Alfred's body then starts laughing hysterically, and the Joker just looks at him saying, shut up, as the building explodes. 1 week later, we are taken to a hospital room where Harley wakes up with Batman standing right next to her. She then says, I told you it was a good bomb. She continues to say, you know, you had me really fooled for a second there. Now is he dead? Batman replies, I found his bomb intact, deactivated just in time, with the tools he stole from the Batsuit. There's been no sign of him, and Harley responds, yeah, he's never been the encore kind of clown. When the big show is over, he heads to the ground. Batman then tells her while looking at Gotham City, the city has changed so much. And Harley says, I mean, sure, it's uglier, but it's always been kind of ugly. A big ugly city full of ugly people doing ugly things, but they're still just, you know, alive, doing things, trying their best. And you help keep them alive. That's pretty neat. As Batman grins while looking back at her saying, you're right. Batman then tells Harley, I had to bury my father again today. I did it with my family. He once told me that a fight with the Joker is a fight against death, and that fighting is living, continuing on. And I'm ready for that fight. Everything I've lost, I don't know that I ever needed. And what comes next is gonna be hard. I think I can meet it face on. I think I could be a better man, a better Batman. Harley then says, well good, no point in being a crappier Batman, to which Batman just grins again saying, I guess not. Harley then tells Batman, now you gotta help me bust out of this joint before they ask me about health insurance, okay? And then on the epilogue page of the book, we see a brand new character called the Ghostmaker, looking at a virtual map of Gotham saying, oh, Bruce, what a mess you've made. Our teachers would be ashamed of you. I think it's time your city had a choice in its protector. The truce is over. It's time for Gotham to meet the Ghostmaker, as the issue ends. Now, I will say there's 2 short stories at the end of this issue. One actually gives us the origin of the Clown Hunter, but we're gonna make that a separate video, doing an episode on the origin of the Clown Hunter. And then the second short story mainly focuses on Punchline, where she makes a viral video saying how the Joker manipulated her and tricked her. We also find out in this story that the Joker is of course still alive. He actually kills a guy at a diner, making him look like him. He does this so while the GCPD and Batman are trying to verify this body to see if it really is the Joker or not, he has time to make his next move. But other than that, guys, what can I say about this storyline? It's been extremely fun. It's one of my favorite Batman stories in recent years. The fact that the Joker still won even though he lost was great. Now, technically speaking, Batman and the Bat family did stop the Joker and captured all the Joker's thugs, but it didn't matter. That was all just a facade. The Joker just wanted to plant seeds for what he really wanted to do, which was strip Gotham of the last bit of hope it had in Wayne Enterprises and Batman, which is a really clever idea. I'm sure Tim and I will give our full thoughts on the story on the Variant podcast, so be on the lookout for that. But other than that, what did you guys think of this storyline? Clearly, I enjoyed the hell out of it, but let us know what you guys thought in the comment section. And just like that, my comic comrades, that brings another episode of Variant to a close. But if you like today's episode, be sure to check out this one right here. And if you like all our content, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. It always helps us out. But I will see your lovely faces next time when I talk about all things comics.